you know, or like this, and you can be on the phone, hello, and it hangs, and it's the cutest thing. And yes, I use one. I have a black one on my phone right now, but it's in the other room, and I have that one on my phone, and I'm saving this one for the summer. It just, so again, I guess maybe this really isn't a tacky gift, but if you like have a, I guess, well, you see, a lot of people get techies, either like expensive techie type gifts, but like maybe like an accessory, like a Fitbit or something, or I don't know, an Apple Watch or something, but maybe they don't have Apple products or something. So sometimes, like my dad is a big tech guy, and what I wind up getting him was the new Mac candle. That's a really good gift for a techie gift, because my dad is definitely a techie guy, and he likes Apple products, but he doesn't have an iPhone. And you know, I don't really, he lives out in California, and I don't really know exactly what he has, but I also know my dad's an artist, and I also know he likes, you know, unique, different things, so I wanted to get him something different. So when I heard about the candle, I was like, oh, I immediately need to buy it. And then in the same breath that I heard about it, I heard that it got sold out immediately, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I went on the waiting list, and then I got the notification that it was ready, and I bought it, and I have it, and I actually am going out to dinner with my dad and his wife and my family on Sunday. He's actually in for the holidays. He got here the day after Thanksgiving, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you see that I went to a Billy Joel concert last night. Was it last night or the night before? It was the 30th. Today's the 2nd, the night before, yeah. With my dad and my husband and my brother, and it was the best time ever. I love Billy Joel. I'm from Long Island, if you can't tell by my accent. And Billy Joel's like a god to me, so I love it. And I love him. And it was my 3rd time seeing him. It never gets old. And I love it. Alright, excuse me while I take another sip. So that's a good gift, the new Mac Smell candle for the techie. And also I'll Francesca's, I think the name of the company is called. It's this website that it's kind of like a Zulily or Simple Addiction, which I love. I love that company. I'm always buying stuff from there. I've gotten a lot of Christmas gifts, and I've gotten Christmas decor from there. In fact, I got a bunch of pillowcases from there from their Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, and I cannot wait. I think they're arriving today. I got a notification that something new happened, so I think they're coming, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. I'm like, ugh, I got the cutest pillows. I'll share a picture in the blog, because they're just so freaking cute, and I love it. I love pillows, and I love pillowcases. There's just some people out there that love pillows. That's another good gift, and that's another company that I would recommend going to is Simple Addiction. They really do have the cutest stuff. It's one of those shops that has things that are already heavily discounted, and then when they have sales, it's like you get them for practically nothing. And it's not that the item is worth that much. So you don't have to feel bad. Like maybe you don't have, a lot of money to spend. So you don't have to spend a lot of money and feel bad. And that's the thing. You don't have to spend a lot of money. When people say it's the thought that counts, at least for me, it is the thought that counts. Like, if you get me pom-poms, like, for my anniversary, for example, like, my husband had gotten me, like, I love the tradition, so there's traditional wedding gifts. Each year is a different item that you're supposed to get, a different traditional gift. Like the first year is paper, and I'd gotten my husband like his a special different edition of The Hobbit, because it's his favorite book, absolute favorite book of all time. I forgot what he got me, but we do that. We like to stick with the tradition, but we go like maybe with a little modern twist. Like I remember the cotton anniversary, which is either 2 or 3, I can't remember. I got in boxers that were customized that said I have a heart, and it had a picture of a heart on for Angela. It was really, I know, it was so sleazy, but and so cheesy, but like it's cute. Come on. But that's me. I'm cheesy and cute, and definitely a little bit of a modern twist on cotton. But they were cotton boxers. I thought that was hilarious and cute, so I loved it. One of my favorite small shops, Candles and Confetti, and if you've been following me, then you know I talk about this company all the time. He had gotten me a wooden bangle from there, which I loved, and but he had given it to me early. We're terrible gift givers. We always give each other gifts early, and but the day of, he wanted to have something to give me because he knew I had something. I had given him his gift early. I had gotten him a wooden watch, and I wanted to have something to give me, and he gave me little pom-poms, because of course I'm obsessed with them. And I didn't show you them before, but yeah, he stored them in a store. He knew, of course, how obsessed I was with them, and he got me 3 of them, and I was like, oh my god, I love these colors. I would wear all 3, and they're like a little smaller than the normal ones, so they would like be perfect to like wear like all together. In one bag, like that. But that's just me. And that's what I mean. You know what I mean? He knows how much I love him, and I really do love him. And I was the happiest person. So, yeah, you don't have to spend a ton of money. You just have to be, thoughtful in what you're getting. Which is normally why this is the first time I'm actually doing a gift guide. Oh my, no, this video is so long, but I don't know, I'm trying here. I'm trying for it to be worth it. I guess the major point is I'm trying to show you things that, like, I truly, what's popular, what I'm obsessed with, and maybe something that you maybe wouldn't think of. Little things, because it isn't about, the most expensive thing. It's about knowing what your person, guy, girl, whatever, mother, father, brother, whoever in your life that you're getting your gift for truly likes. Knowing them and getting something that they would like, and seeing that there are companies out there that really, have these cute little gift ideas out there, and you just gotta look. And that's what I'm hoping that I could bring to light today. Maybe things that maybe you haven't thought of. Like, okay, maybe you don't have a techie per se in your life, and you don't want to get a new MAC candle, but maybe you have someone who likes a certain scent, and maybe you can find that scent. I know Yankee Candle, they're having this new thing. Maybe, I don't know if they did it other years, but it's the first time I've seen it, and I love Yankee Candles. I know that you can personalize the candles now with your own picture. you could put a picture of you and your husband, and maybe you have a parent that lives across the country, and you can say, you know, I know we can't be there in person, but we're here in spirit, and you light this candle and think of us, and we'll be there with you, you know? And you'll see it, you know, like something. It gets something cute. And boom, you're done. So that's the kind of gifts that I like. And, you know, and I always kind of notice in other gift guides, and I'm not bashing anyone at all, because some people do like the I guess traditional, you know, gift guide gifts, you know. But like for Father's Day, for instance, as I was saying, my dad's an artist. He doesn't work in an office. He doesn't, you know, not like, you know, big beer guy, you know. So he's, you know, getting him, you know, the mug that says best dad ever, or getting him the tie pin that says, you know, with his monogram. You know, that's not him. He doesn't work in an office, and we would never, you know, he hates suits. So, you know, it's just not him. So a lot of the times the traditional like Father's Day stuff like doesn't work for him. So I'm hoping to appeal to like maybe someone out there that's looking, you know, well, that doesn't work for me. So is there any gift guides that are going to work for me? Maybe, hopefully, somewhat this will appeal to one of you guys out there. Okay, so we've covered the jewelry bean, which has the beautiful blanket scarves, like I said, the beanie hats, which are just delicious, and I'll put the coupon code down below for you. Pom-poms, which, you know, they are really popular, but I'm in love with them. High-end, if you Google around, or go to your local stores, I'm sure you'll be able to find them. Like I said, my husband, I don't know where my husband got the ones that he got me, but he was around and shopping one day and he saw them. So really, I'm sure you can go anywhere and pick them up. I'm sitting here drinking a cup of Starbucks. I'm sure that a lot of people out there love Starbucks in your life. Get somebody a gift card to Starbucks. I know that I'd really like that. I am a gift reward card member, and I guess I spend a little more than I'd like to admit on Starbucks. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was when I had gotten out of the hospital, after my mother was out of the hospital after she had a heart attack, and it was pretty low. I needed something. I had quit smoking, which I still am. Still smoke free. So, yay for me. I just needed something. I needed some kind of ice. Also, another quote that I love by Elizabeth Taylor. It goes something like, I think my husband's gonna come in here. Ross, what do I need? My medicine?
You do need your medicine, yes.
Alright, well, hurry up and give it to me, and then you can say hi to everyone. I have to take my blood thinner. Sorry. So excuse me for a moment. If I can learn how to edit this, then I'll edit this out. But if I can't, you'll just have to bear with me. Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Kind of fitting, because I was talking about how I was in the hospital and then my mom was, but that's real life for you. I still am all the blood thinners, as you see, and I take it every day around this time. Well, twice a day. Hello, baby. Elizabeth is back. And when my mom had her heart attack, it was just like too much, and I didn't have cigarettes, and I needed some kind of ice. And as Elizabeth Taylor said, people who don't have any vices often don't have very good virtues. So I needed something. So I was going a little overboard on the Starbucks. Now it's definitely under control, but I became a reward card member, and then they had this game going, and I was collecting all these points, and I was convinced I was going to win Starbucks for life, and I was just going crazy, and I'm like, no, I have to get Starbucks. And I was getting Starbucks 3 times a day. It was like crazy. It was nuts. And I had actually just got back on caffeine. I had quit. I didn't have a cup of anything caffeinated for years, so I was, yeah, it got freaky there for a while. But back to the gifts. Alright, so another women in your life. I talked about this on my Instagram, which I said that I was going to do a blog post about perfume. Perfume is also, it's a pretty classic gift to give for women, or cologne for men. It may seem like a cliche thing, but I really love perfume. And if you really have like a classic kind of woman, like, be good, like if your mother or something is really into perfume, or your wife, then I would, know what kind of scent she likes, because not all perfumes are the same. You have, citrus, florals, you have warm tones, fruity tones, different kind of scents. So you really want to know what kind of scent your person likes and stick with that. Usually the best thing to do is to look and see, like, what, if you don't know offhand, go on wherever your person keeps their cologne or perfumes. Usually I have them out like in a little vanity. Look to see what like their favorite is. My favorite is Hedy Mora, and I'll get up to show you it, because like it is a really easy telltale sign to tell what somebody's favorite perfume is. Hold on one moment. If it looks like this, has like this much in it, then that's probably their favorite. This is my favorite perfume. It's been my favorite since I started wearing perfume. It was my mom's. I guess it was her. I don't know if it was her favorite. Because my mom has a couple of favorites. She definitely she has a new favorite, which is the gift I'm giving her. She already knows about this. But Angel Muse, that's actually a really popular perfume to get, so that's a good gift idea. Angel Muse. I'll find out the name of the company that puts that out, because I can't think of it offhand. And I'll put in the blog. So Angel Muse is a good one, but it's a very, 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 very warm and sweet. I had told the woman, this was at Sephora. I was, my mom is a member there. She loves shopping there, and there's the Americana Shopping Mall, and we have lunch there together once a month, and we usually go shopping at Sephora after, and she went in there once, and she was looking for her current favorite before Angel Muse, which I can't remember, but she had asked about Hedy Mora, because I'm almost out, and it's just something that we both love. Like, I think it's kind of like been passed on to me, because every time she's like, I'm like with her, she's like, oh, Henny Mori, I smell it on you, smell so good, I love it. So she loves the smell, but she kind of like, it's kind of like my thing now, I guess. But so she was telling the woman, her name is actually Elizabeth too, that we both, like, she mentioned Henny Mori, and she's like, oh, you guys like Henny Mori, then I think you'd like Angel Muse. So if you like Henny Mori, which is, again, Henny Mori is sweet, I definitely love, like, the warm, like, vanilla, like, warm vanilla-y kind of scents. I was trying to read if this had, like, what kind of, like, scents this one has, but I'm not sure. But this is, Marc Jacobs Decadence. It's just the plain Decadence. I know they came out with a new one, called something Decadent. I can't remember. But this is the green one, just the Decadence, and I like this one a lot. As I was saying, Angel Muse was a little too sweet for me, but my mom absolutely loved it, so I got her a nice big bottle for Christmas, and she got me the little 1 ounce guy, like, on the fly. Like, I happened to smell it, and I was like, ooh, I love this, and she was like, oh, I'll get it for you. It to me, it really is the definition of decadent. Like, it really, like, you put it on, and to me, you smell just decadent. And it has this cute, the most adorable little top. This is the top that goes on. And it looks like a little purse. And they have different sizes. So the different sizes have, like, I know, like, the bigger one has, like, the chain is a little bit longer. I think it has, like, a little tassel. And then there's a smaller one, and the chain is hard. But it's still, either way, whatever size you get, you're going to get this kind of style. This is made out of leather, the material. It's really pretty. And it's beautiful. So the bottle itself is beautiful, and it's a really, again, I can't, usually, it does describe it. If you go to the store, you'll see the description of what kind of scents it has in it. It's definitely not, a citrus. It's more like a floral, because that's more what I am. Yeah, I'm a floral type of person that likes warm undertones. And so if that's your girl, then, or your man, not judging, then they will definitely like Decadence. If they are more into, like, maybe a different scent, maybe they'd like the other Decadent one. I think it's like Truly Decadent or something like that. I can't remember offhand. They might like the other one. I didn't like it. I like this one better because, like I said, it was warmer. So no, like I said, not all perfumes are the same. If you're not into the warm floral tones like I am, you're not gonna like a citrus, fruity tone. You're not. Or, you're certainly not gonna like an earthy tone. So, don't do that. Another perfume that's really good, for, like, someone like me who likes Henny Mori, or you know, if you do like an angel muse, like something sweet, I'm whispering because it's a Christmas gift, but I happen to know my husband is getting me Chanel Chance, and oh, I forget which one he's getting me, but he's getting me the floral one, and that one is definitely for like a younger crowd. When I was talking to the girl Elizabeth that works at Sephora, that's how you know maybe you have a problem. When you know your Sephora employees by name, like like I say, oh, my Sephora girl, yeah, my Sephora girl Elizabeth, yeah, she cause I also like Marilyn Monroe, and I had kind of I had always, I love that quote. Oh, what do I wear in bed? Well, Chanel number 5, of course. Of course, after she said that, every woman in the world wore Chanel number 5. My mom used to wear Chanel number 5, but it's not my thing. It's a little bit, again, it's just, I can't describe it. You really do have to smell it, but I think it's more of an older scent. That's just me. But I know they're coming out with a new one, which I really, really want to try because it's supposed to be Chanel, like number 5, like geared towards the younger view, which I think like they were trying to do with Chance, but maybe Chance didn't do as well because people like want to be into Chanel number 5, like maybe that's what I think. Like that's how my mind would work. Like I want to be into Chanel number 5, but I'm just not. And Chanel Chance I really love, which, like I said, I'm really happy I'm getting it for Christmas. But I am looking forward to trying the new Chanel number 5. So if you have a woman or man, like I said, not judging, of a person in your life that likes Chanel number 5 or has always talked about maybe wanting to get Chanel number 5, but you don't think that they'd be into like the classic, maybe the new one is something that you'd want to get. And if also just like in general with perfumes, if you can't afford the perfume, you get the toilette, which is cheaper. It's kind of like a, I don't know, watered, I don't know how to say it. It's, I think like a watered down version. I don't know. I always get the perfume just because I feel like it lasts longer and it's have like, I don't know, more saturated, I guess. I was gonna say like heavier scented, but I don't know. It's not that it's not a snooty thing. It's just a preference. But really, they all smell the same. I'm sorry. You see, this is where I do better with writing. If I was writing, I could take a pause, I could think about the best way to say this because I don't mean to offend anybody. I really don't. I'm trying to find the best way to say this without sounding snooty. It's just something I prefer. It's not, like I said, it's not a snooty thing. It's not like, ugh, I'm sticking my nose up in the air. I don't know why. It looks dark, right? I'm sorry. Let me try to get it brighter in here. No, that didn't work. I don't know. I feel like when I started it was like brighter, but oh well, like I said, I'm new at this and we're just gonna have to go with it. Alright, so anyway, like I said, it's not a snooty thing. It's just I personally have smelled I guess maybe there isn't such a difference between the perfumes and the toilets. But like body sprays, not my thing. I'm not into that. Like, yeah, I think that's where I'll draw the line. If, my husband knows I like the perfumes and he gets me the perfumes, and, toilets, okay, if it was something like crazy, crazy expensive, which, I mean, I haven't personally came across a perfume that was like so crazily expensive that, you know, you couldn't get, you know, the perfume. Because the difference between the toilets and the perfume really aren't that big of a difference in my experience. But the body like mist, like that's just not my thing. Like I like to do like a you know, and then like and I'm good. And then that maybe that's why I like the perfumes, because I feel like maybe they're more saturated, and you could do that. You could just do like the quick, you know, spray and you're good to go. You don't have to spray your whole body. And that seems to be like a thing with some people. They like to spray like every inch of themselves. You know what I'm talking about. There's that one woman at work, and, you know, I hate to say this because, you know, like I said before, I'm a person who likes scents that are, have that, you know, floral, vanilla kind of undertone, which doesn't mean I like to smell like a candy factory, okay? But usually it's a vanilla smell, like some kind of, you know, vanilla sugar something or other from somewhere that she sprays all over. And even when she isn't in her office still smells like that scent. And I know you know what I'm talking about. And you don't want to be one of those people, even by accident. Because I'm sure those people, like, the thing is, you are not supposed to smell the perfume on yourself. Trust me. Other people can smell it on, okay? You hear me? Other people can smell it on you. You don't have to smell. If you don't smell it, it doesn't mean other people can't. Don't be one of those people, even on accident, okay? Thank you. Try to be considerate. Some people are allergic. Some people, it just gives them a headache. But nobody wants to be able to smell you from a block away. I mean, good or bad. So, just don't do it, okay? Okay, so, perfumes. Another really good idea. Something simple and sweet.